Indonesia loves its cigarettes, but this love story has a dark side. Virtual entities. Imagine a ghost running a store. That's what these shady businesses are like. They exist on paper, maybe with a fake address, but good luck finding a real person in charge. They sell cigarettes, lots of them, but they don't play by the rules. Taxes, what taxes? These virtual entities are like chameleons, blending into the background of Jakarta's bustling markets. They're hard to spot and even harder to catch. Why does this matter? Because their smoke and mirrors act costs the government and the Indonesian people a lot of money. There's a fancy German phrase for this, das sollen versus das sein. It means what should be compared to what actually is. Indonesia has laws about paying taxes, das sollen. But these virtual entities, they're all about das sein, doing whatever they want. Think of it like this: you buy a concert ticket, that money is supposed to go to the band, the venue, everyone involved. Now, imagine someone selling fake tickets outside. They take your money, but the band gets nothing. That's what these virtual entities are doing to Indonesia's tax system. Taxes aren't fun, but they pay for roads, schools, hospitals, the good stuff. When virtual entities dodge taxes, everyone loses. How do they do it? By being invisible. No real address, no real records. Poof! Money vanishes. Imagine trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle with half the pieces missing. That's what it's like for tax collectors trying to track these phantom businesses. They know money's being made, but they can't follow the trail. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. Let's meet two shops, Toko Jujur, honest shop, and Toko Bayangan, shadow shop. Toko Jujur plays fair, pays taxes, the whole shebang. Toko Bayangan, it's a virtual entity. They sell the same cigarettes but way cheaper. How? By skipping out on taxes. Customers understandably flock to Toko Bayangan. Who doesn't love a bargain? But every cheap pack of cigarettes sold there is a punch to the gut for Toko Jujur and a loss for Indonesia's tax revenue. Section 5, fighting back, giving tax authorities the tools they need. So what can be done? First, we need to give tax authorities sharper teeth. Right now, they're playing a game of whack-a-mole with virtual entities. As soon as they smack one down, two more pop up. They need better technology, more resources, and stronger laws. Imagine trying to fight a cybercrime with a typewriter. That's the situation Indonesian tax authorities are in. They need modern tools and training to track down these digital age tax dodgers. Section 6, shining a light, transparency as a weapon against tax evasion. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, as they say. We need to drag these virtual entities out of the shadows, publicly listing who owns businesses, making financial transactions traceable. These are just some ways to make life harder for the crooks. Think of it like this: you're more likely to get away with stealing cookies from a jar in the dark. But turn on the lights and suddenly, everyone can see what you're doing. Transparency makes it much harder to hide bad behavior. Section 7, beyond Jakarta, a national problem demanding national solutions. This isn't just a Jakarta problem, it's an Indonesian problem. These virtual entities are likely operating all over the country, costing the nation billions of rupiah in lost revenue. A national approach is needed to stamp out this financial plague. Imagine a leaky pipe in your house. You wouldn't just fix the leak in one room and call it a day. You'd check the entire plumbing system. That's the kind of comprehensive approach Indonesia needs to combat these tax-evading entities. Section 8. A call to action: citizens, consumers, and the fight for fairness. This isn't just a job for the government. As citizens, as consumers, we have a role to play. We can demand accountability, support businesses that play by the rules, and speak out against these shady practices. Think of it like this: you wouldn't stand for someone cutting in line in front of you. It's unfair. Well, tax evasion is like cutting in line on a national scale. It's time for all of us to say, enough is enough. Section 9. A smokier future. The stakes of inaction. If we do nothing, things will only get worse. More virtual entities will pop up, more tax revenue will vanish, and Indonesia's future will be left shrouded in smoke. But by taking action, by demanding fairness and transparency, we can clear the air. The choice is ours: a future choked by the smoke of corruption, or a brighter, fairer future for all Indonesians. Let's choose wisely.